What's up everyone, so today I'm going to be looking at Missile Dancer on the Nintendo Switch. I've enjoyed playing many vertical shoot 'em ups in the past like Twinbee, Ikaruga, Gradius, etc. So I was happily surprised when I first saw Missile Dancer as it looked exactly like the sort of game I'd be into. But is it a high flyer or another shooter that's aiming to crash and burn? Created by Terrarium Games, the Japanese developer behind the sci-fi action game Gemini Arms, Missile Dancer features frenetic 2D action where players pilot fighter jets to infiltrate the enemy base and stop them before the end. Missile Dancer features two game modes, arcade and against the clock, and co-op play to play with a friend offline. There are 3 difficulties to test your skills through the game's stages, and there are also nice little touches like the addition of leaderboards, not online unfortunately. You can choose your style of play, so you can either play standard with your screen turned horizontally or turn your switch around to play vertically, which is pretty cool and actually one of my favourite things about this game. You can also add scanning lines to your gameplay for that old style that arcade CRT screens have. Missile Dancer brings a different take to the usual shoot 'em up genre. The bullets of your fighter jet won't actually damage the enemy, instead they're your best option against incoming attacks. To destroy your enemies, you'll need to expand your radar and lock on them to shoot them down with a mighty missile strike. Blowing up enemies releases gems which can be collected to boost your score further, and you're rewarded for chaining together missile combos. You can increase the range of your lock-on radar and number of missiles with bonus items after defeating enemies. But what this means is, unlike traditional shmups where you have the option of fighting from a distance while dodging incoming attacks, in Missile Dancer you'll have to get up close to your enemy to defeat them, which adds a sense of excitement as you try to dodge the enemy missiles and not crash into them at the same time. There are 8 levels, each with its own boss to face at the end of each level. Getting to the end of those 8 levels won't take very long on normal difficulty, but the game does get much challenging in the harder modes. Everything about this game borrows heavily from 90s titles. The visuals and music all have that feel that you'll be used to if you're familiar with games from that era, and it does it well. If you're a fan of the classic scrolling shoot 'em ups, then I cannot recommend Missile Dancer enough. It's not a long game, and once you get the hang of the gameplay mechanics, you'll be blasting your way through this one, in the easier difficulty mode at least, but you'll have such a good time doing it. Missile Dancer is available now in the Nintendo eShop for $8.99 in the UK and $9.99 in the US.